Hi, everyone. I have decided to hop on YouTube to share with you some of my channelings by reading them and or maybe later trying live channeling. But for now, I'll be reading channelings that I've previously written down and that I find will help people answer questions, elevate their vibrations, and guide them to a better understanding of the human experience. So my name is Emilie Lapierre, and I'm channel for high level of consciousness and energies. The question today that I'm reading is, can you speak to me about the pillars of human consciousness, the human consciousness, and the incarnated human experience? And their answer: yes, we have waited long to express ourselves on this subject with you. It is a complex and mysterious process to explain it, yet it is a most natural movement to experience, much like breathing is. To humans, the channels of understanding are very limited because of your limit on the use of your five senses. You have not, any of you at this moment in time, fully understood the reach and purpose of your senses, and so exist in a very limited version of reality. We wish that you would focus and open the door to even just one sense, much in the way that you have to be able to hear and translate us into words. There is so much more possible if you were to bring some energy into that. In this way, you would reconnect yourself to each pillar of your human experience. 5 senses, 5 pillars, each a different purpose and origins. The vision aspect holds much for humans. It predominates everything for over 95% of your active and alive population. The vision aspect was a trait given to you from the reptilian pillar. You might think it odd, yet the word reptilian, has a whole other meaning than the limited one you have. Reptilian is not a race or a species. It is an origin. Humans are born or co-created of 5 origins, which each have given the human body a system and a lens of energy translation. Do not misunderstand, for all human systems and senses are interweaved and complementary to one another. Yet we understand your physical vehicle as an amazing collaboration to create a revolutionary physical body that would allow all aspects of consciousness to be experienced. The human being of light, or light human, is the ultimate purpose of this great collaboration, and why so many are invested in raising humanity's vibration to pass through this test. It is through each of your senses that you can experience the weave and the origin that weaved it. As we pass into the light and uncouple from a physical unit, all the unicity of the experience is dissolved, as everything becomes one once more. And so, the ability of each body to be recreated from the original blueprint of your targeted DNA, yet to hold the memory of all of you, is a feat of the dragons. They are the masters of touch, because through physical contact, they activate the dormant information and emotions of the memory bank. Touch holds the key to memory. Sensory stimulation through physical touch activates the inner data. We then come to the sense of smell, which is very linked to the breath and taking in an exchange of air and floating particles of energy. It is a very aerial sense that connects to the higher planes and to ways of soul elevation. It is a very mammalian trait, yet it comes from the angelic realms. The sense of taste is very grounding and finds its origins at the source of physicality. It is a sense that opens doors and belongs to the realm of light, as with all things. Tasting solidifies, materializes. It transforms and nourishes. It is a process not so cherished by the higher realms, yet vital in creation. It was weaved by the galactic origin to bring balance to the creation. As you open up to tasting in a new way, much can be perceived and decoded through that act. As you conclude your foray into the senses with the sound reception, you will understand that this great sense gives purpose to the physical body. Of course, energy can be perceived through all senses, yet hearing energy in the form of music, words, sounds, noise, helps give humans understanding of the invisible. It is similar to the sense of smell in the respect that you do not always see what you smell. Yet through sounds, there is a much more perceptible creation of harmony or sense, whether through music or words, of creating something that will convey energy without it having a physical form. And so that sense comes to you from the origin of your consciousness, of your greater self. Yet all are ways to exchange information and weave through the physical vessel the exact translation of energy, whether to be received or transmitted. Honor this exchange, these gateways of the senses that connect you to the origins of the light human. Allow the connections to be present between the senses so that there can be openings that occur in your reality. Use the pathways that were given and then open new ones. Do not let yourself be reduced in your humanness, as your humanity is your strength. You are a weave of 5 origins of consciousness. Elevate yourself to the highest state of your being, to shine as the light human. Remember the combination that creates you, and find the elevation among your core to connect those pillars to who you are. Oversoul, dragon, reptilian, angelic, and galactic. Out of these entities was born the human race. Let yourself be elevated by your origins and reach your purpose and potential of human. You are not just one, but all these. Honor them and accept their gift and their sense. Allow each origin to elevate you through each sense and dance through the creation that you are. We have spoken for today. We will come again to give you more on this. We have enjoyed this exchange. We welcome this time with you. We are a council of the light. We will be known to you as the origins. Thank you for listening and watching. If you have any questions or comments or things you want clarification on, I could always ask the question and follow it up with another video. So just let me know. Looking forward to reading you and hearing from you. Big hug.